I hope you like this look. I hope you like this look. I hope you like this look. What up? Okay. Can you guys see the powder like going up in the air? Like, ugh. Welcome back to my channel, Beauty Bees. It's me, Byron Shears, Busy Bee, your gay best friend. I was inspired to make my own powder, and I kind of made my own powder a while ago. I've been using my own concoction. So at this point, because I've been doing tutorials and I've been, working more in the beauty industry, I've been running out of powder. So I felt like this was the perfect time to make more powder. I don't like to bake with like powder that's gonna make me ashy, I know a lot of people, they do that, and that's totally fine. I don't like baking with the lighter powder and then kind of trying to warm it up with another powder. I like for my baking powder or whatever setting powder I'm using to already have that warmth and that depth to it, right? So if you're interested in learning how I create my own powder, then stay tuned. All right, love and light. I will talk to you later, and if you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down in the description bar below. That lets me know that you guys enjoy videos like this, and I will get more of them out to you. All right, later. Be beautiful. So I decided to make a bigger, because I've just been like skipping through this powder lately, so I'm gonna make a bigger version of this powder. So I ran out to the container store and I got just a clear container. If you have a container that you want to use at home, that's cool. I'm gonna use this container today. I got it at the container store and it was $3.49 before taxes. So it'll run you about $4, and it's a nice size. And I don't think I'm going to fill it up per se, but I'm gonna make a nice mixture. And whatever the case, you don't want to like overly fill. Like, you want to try to fill it up maybe like halfway, because when we close it back up and shake it, you want to have like room for the powder to kind of like move around and like do its thing. Okay, we're gonna use the 1 tablespoon measure. Do not judge me. I'm always dropping something, like. And I'm also gonna use this this metal, I don't know, like scooper / spatula. I got this from MAC Cosmetics. You can purchase this there. It was $20, and this roundabout was 99 cents from the 99-cent store. And I already told you where I got the container from. So the first color that I'm gonna put in, and I'm gonna use like a lot of colors. Now keep in mind, all of these powders that I'm using, they're all for the face. Some are finely milled than others, but most of them are really extremely finely milled. So if you're picky and you only want like a finely milled powder, just make sure that you're purchasing powder that is finely milled. You know what I mean? But as for me, I haven't found it to be a problem. I like this method so much better because I make sure that I'm warm at all times, So that's just me. So the first one would be Dermablend Original Powder, which is just like a white powder, but it's a translucent powder nonetheless. So the second color is Dermablend Cool Beige. So it's like this one kind of like puts you in the mind of the Laura Mercier powder, which I had the Laura Mercier powder, but I took it back because it kind of gave me a cast over my skin, and I don't like that. Okay, so we're gonna use those two. I'm also gonna add in the Sacha Buttercup powder. Now, I have a lot of this powder because I heard so many good things about this powder via Instagram, YouTube. A lot of people were raving about the Sacha Buttercup powder, and so I figured I would order it. I found with the Buttercup, maybe because I have like yellow undertones, it just pulled so much yellow in my skin. Like I legit looked like I had yellow flashback. You know what I mean? So that wasn't gonna work for me. So I have a lot of that, and that's gonna go in the pile. To kind of liven that up, I have, of course, the regular banana powder from Nye, which is a luxury powder. So this powder is, you know, finely milled as well. So all of the powders thus far are finely milled. So I'm just gonna put a tinge of that. I definitely can't wear this because this pulls like a ghostly yellow color on my skin, and I'm not here for it.
Now to warm it. Oh yeah.
So now to warm up the powder, I'm gonna use Camel, which is also by Nye, and it's also a luxury powder. And I'm gonna use a very small bit of Sienna translucent powder from Nye. Now this powder is not finely milled, so I'm gonna make sure that I use like just a splash. I'm not gonna use much at all, and as a matter of fact, this will be the last color to go in. So what I like to do when I mix my powders up for myself, I like to start with the lightest shade and then go all the way down to the darkest shade. So with my powder, and I took the sifter out because I don't use this for anything else, honestly. So I'm gonna take my 1 tablespoon and I'm gonna go right in here and get this powder, and hopefully I won't choke, and hopefully you won't either. See that? And I'm going to put it right in our container. You can't see the container because it's below me, but I'm putting it in the container, and so should you. I've used, I think, all of the original powder that I'm gonna use. So this is our lightest powder, and I have it right here in our little container. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna get a scoop of the Cool Beige, and I'm gonna put that right down into our powder. Cool Beige, and that was the second color that went in a pot. And it should kind of look like this. So I just kind of got like one sitting on top of the other. So now I'm going to go back with my Sacha Buttercup, and I'm gonna get about a half. Can you see? I'm gonna get about a half tablespoon of it. And I went back in for seconds only because the first time it wasn't full, like the powder was sitting on the side of my spoon. I can't with the powder. So now that that's in there, here's another fun part. So our next color, I'm going to use the Nye banana powder, and I'm just gonna sift a little in. Can you see? I'm just gonna sift a little in to my liking. Nothing major. There. Good measure. I think that looks pretty good, actually. I have 2 more powders left. I have the Nye Camel powder and the Nye Sienna powder. Well, what I want to do is I want to take this metal spatula from MAC Cosmetics, and I kind of just want to sift it, like whisk it together. If you have a small whisk, that would be excellent for this. I just don't have one, so you can use what you have. And if you don't have this, you can surely like use a butter knife, like a clean butter knife or something, or like a plastic fork. Plastic knife. Why did I say fork? Now to further mix these colors, I can get in here and shake it up a little. And that'll further mix them. Now, I'm gonna take a beauty blender that I actually used today and dab it in there, and I'm gonna put it on my hand just so you can kind of see where it is. So as you can see, it's still like really light, but it's not white, but it's still really light. Can you see that? Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to put some of the camel in it to warm it up. Here's where our warmth is gonna come in at. So I'm just gonna eyeball the camel. And then here is sienna. And I just want a little of the sienna. See, I want the least amount of sienna than anything. So I'm gonna go back and I'm going to give this powder a whirl yet again. So basically you wanna go back and forth and do this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until you get the color that you really, you want to shake it up until you get the color that you really desire. And that's what I do. I go back and forth and I check it on my hand. I check it on my hand. And I add my warmer colors. This process is a bit tedious. However, it's very, very satisfying once you get your color. So if I were you, if you could, I would mix a nice size of it so that it could last you for a while. You know what? I'm kind of liking that. It's looking whiter on camera, but it's not white. Can you see? Okay, so I'm gonna go in one more time with my sienna. Swatch test. And there we go. I'm gonna try it on my face. Ooh. Can y'all get into that? Yes. Now, don't say you ain't never learned nothing on my channel. See that? That's baking powder. And I don't need to bake. I don't need any more powder on my face. You guys can see how easy it is to make your own powder by using multiple face powders. So now I can bake and I don't have to worry about looking ashy. That's all I have for today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If there's anything that you want to know, I'm going to start a pro tip series here on my channel. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave them down in the description bar below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already a Beauty Bee. What are you waiting for? It's me. I'm Byron Shears. Let me introduce myself. I will be your gay bestie right here on my channel. If you like what you see, share it. Sharing is caring. I thoroughly appreciate it. And I will see you all back here on my channel very, very soon. If you like to stay in contact with me in between uploads, You can do so at Facebook, that's Byron Shears, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Periscope. All of that's at Busy Bee, and I'll post it right here. And there you go. And while you are there, let me know who you are. Say hi. I'm always here for the wonderful comments you guys leave me. I thoroughly appreciate them. I'm having so much fun on this journey, and I'm glad that you decide to take this journey with me. So until next time, as I always say, love and light, and be beautiful. And don't be ashy. Later.